welcome back to Facebook Friends Meet. Today I have Jennifer Hadlock. Hi Jennifer.
Hi Brendel.
Now what's very interesting about this is that we've only been Facebook friends for 2 months, right?
Mm-hmm.
But we met through another Facebook friend of mine whom you guys have already met, Bill Michaels, the comic. So Jennifer, I would
Yes.
love for you to tell everybody what it is you're working toward, because I think this is really important. And even though, guys, it's happening in the Bronx, I'm sure it's happening all over the place in the United States. So, and it has to do with the economy and a lot. So please listen up. Go ahead.
So I work with an organization, Community Voices Heard, and so does Bill. That's how we met. And we have been fighting for 17 years for low-income families to have better opportunities. And one of the things that we've been finding is when welfare reform happened under President Clinton, the then New York City mayor, Mayor Giuliani, decided this is an opportunity to get free workers. So he forced people who had children and single people who were getting any kind of public assistance, welfare, to do work in order to receive those benefits. And the way that it works right now is that there are, across the state of New York, 25,000 people who are forced to do work and only receive a little bit of cash assistance, food stamps, and a small amount of rental assistance.
Okay, so when I was growing up, what I remember is that when people were really poor, they qualified for public assistance, which we called welfare, and that meant that they had some extra money coming in so they could survive, so they could not be homeless and they could not be starving.
Yeah.
And so what you taught me a couple months ago was that now I didn't even know this was going on, that there could be a woman who her husband could have left her, she could be pregnant, she could have other little kids, and she really needs the welfare, but she's being forced to work for it.
Yes.
So, okay, go ahead.
So we, in New York City, it's basically a form of humiliation because there's this whole stereotype that people don't want to work, which is a lie. It's just that there aren't really decent paying jobs out there for people to be able to survive on.
Mm-hmm.
And so people are cleaning the subways, cleaning city office buildings, cleaning the parks, and they're distinguished from the other workers by having to wear green vests or tags that say non-employee, and it is literally about humiliating people in order to get them off of public assistance. Meanwhile, people are desperate. That's the only reason that they're going to get public assistance, and then are being forced to do these menial jobs next to people who are getting paid $20, $25 an hour while you're only receiving maybe $82.50 every 2 weeks, $200 in food stamps, and $215 rental assistance, which good luck finding an apartment for $215 in New York City.
Okay, so what you're saying is that somebody's on welfare, they're working a job that someone else could be getting paid $20 or $25 an hour for the job.
Yeah.
But instead of hiring this person and saying, here's a job for you, and now, surprise, instead of being poor, you are making $20 to $25 an hour, it's like, no, you're on welfare, so we're only paying you $8 an hour, because that's minimum wage, and then that money is a combination of not just the salary, but they're combining the money, the value from the food stamps and the value from the $215 per month toward rent, that all that money together combined, so they're actually making less than $8 an hour?
Yes. So people are forced to do 35 hours of work activity every week.
Okay.
And the way that they figure out how many hours of WEP you have to do with just the actual work of cleaning the subway or cleaning the parks or cleaning the city offices is they add up the cash assistance, the food stamps, and the rental assistance, and they divide that by the minimum wage. But you're getting this money on an EBT card.
What's EBT stand for?
Electronic Benefit Transfer Card,
Okay.
which Chase Bank controls, and they get actually 50 cents every time somebody swipes their EBT card more than twice in a month. Chase Bank makes 50 cents. They make about $500,000 a month off the Bronx alone in EBT fees.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not kidding.
So Chase Bank is actually profiting
Oh, yeah.
off of people who are on welfare, who are being forced to work for less than a minimum wage.
Yes.
While I mean they're doing the job. So
Mm-hmm.
why can't they just be called somebody with a job, right?
Right. Yes. So we think that it's wrong for people to be forced to work and not get a paycheck. When you get a paycheck, you are paying into Social Security, you're qualifying for the earned income tax credit, you qualify for unemployment when you get laid off. You actually hopefully have sick days now with the new mayor. Almost everybody's going to have sick days, which people on welfare do not get.
Are you
You don't
kidding
get
me?
personal days. Nothing. You get nothing.
They get no personal days,
vacation,
no sick
nothing.
days, and they can't even get money back on their taxes
Nothing.
for
Yeah, well,
it?
they're not paying into the system, and they're only getting this little bit of money, $82.50 every 2 weeks. It's not a lot of money. That's to buy toilet paper, toothpaste. People don't think of all the things you can't buy with food stamps.
Yeah.
And then, like I said, it's only $200 in food stamps, and $215 of rent. Where are you going to get an apartment for $215?
Yeah, I mean, I'm in New York City. The rent is like, I'm not even in Manhattan, so it's probably about $1,300 to $1,400 for a 1-bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
So like, forget about it if somebody has kids and they need a 2 or 3 bedroom.
Yes,
I want to cry just hearing about this. This is horrible.
it is horrible.
Now, what is it that other people can do to help you help everybody?
So right now we have a bill in Albany, which is the capital, to change this law, to make it so that this activity, work experience program, WEP, we call it modern day slavery or modern day indentured servitude, is prohibited in New York. And we're very excited about that because actually New York is kind of like the ground zero of this program. When Mayor Giuliani was like so excited about spreading this across the world, so he and Bloomberg actually have traveled to other countries. People come here from all over the world and other states to learn how to do this program, how to force people to work just to get benefits
Wow.
instead of hiring people. So it actually
if they're
hurts
working
everybody. It
Yeah.
hurts everybody because it makes people get off of this program in order to get a minimum wage job just because they actually want to get a paycheck instead of working just for your benefits.
Right.
And also they won't hire people because why would they? They're getting free labor.
Right.
So it really hurts everyone. That's why everyone should care about this. Unions are against it, and we have the support of DC 37 and the Transport Workers Union because they know that the city is stopped from hiring people if they can just get free workers. And we have this moment where we could actually get it to happen.
Yeah.
So we need people's support. It's Bill A, Assembly 7119, and
Okay.
the Senate bill is 5120. And you
Okay.
should definitely call your assembly person or senator and ask them to support this and that you really believe that this is wrong and that it needs to change.
Great. Now, is there a way someone could do it on the computer, being that they're watching us on the computer right now, instead of having to pick up the phone? Sometimes it's easier for someone to click a link and just be like, okay, click, guys, sign this petition.
Like an email or a petition. They could go to our website, which is cvhaction.org. CVH, like Community Voices Heard.
Okay.
And on there you can click and find out who your assembly member or your senator is and send them an email. And we also have pledge cards that you could sign. We don't have that online right now, but I guess I could email it to you if you wanted to send it to me, Jennifer, at cvhaction.org. I could send you a copy of that and you could fill it out.
Great. And you have to be a New York State resident in order to do it?
You do, although if you are interested in this, this is happening all over the country. There are hundreds of thousands, if not a million people. It's hard to prove the exact numbers in each state, but it's happening all over the country. And like I said before, we're spreading it internationally. So we've been fighting it for a long time. And if you're interested in getting involved, please contact us.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I'm so glad you came here.
Me too, Brandon.
I knew you could explain it to people much better than I could, and this way now I can send this to people who are interested and they could hear it right from you.
Great. Thank you so much for
You're
having me.
welcome. You're welcome. All right, I'll see you guys next week.
Bye.